Hi, this is Mr. Urrego, and today we're going to factor this expression. We always need to find out what kind of factor we're using. Alright, for that we need to see how many terms we have. Right now I have two terms, and there's a minus in between. So you have two choices. You have difference of squares or difference of cubes. Alright, so we know there's a difference for a fact because there's a minus in between. Okay, now let me check the exponents. I see that we have squares, so therefore most likely it's going to be a difference of squares. So let's check if the 9 is a perfect square. 3 times 3. Okay, so 9 is a perfect square. What about the 4? 2 times 2. So this is a perfect square, that's a perfect square, so therefore that's a difference of squares. That's the main thing, to identify how we're factoring. How do we factor difference of squares? We know that we're going to have two different factors. Okay, we know that. Now, the difference of squares, how do I know what goes first and what goes second? Is by doing a square root of that term. I'm going to bring the 9x squared over here on the side. I'm going to do square root of that. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of x squared is going to be x. The exponent divides the index. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So that's the square root of 9x squared. Because this is your first term, then it's going to be as you answer in the beginning of each parenthesis. Then a difference of squares has a plus and a minus. What goes at the end? Yes, the second one. So I'm going to do the square root of 4y to the second. Remember, here, if there's no index, you have a small 2. So square root of 4 is 2. Square root of y squared is y, because the exponents divide. 2 divided by 2 is going to give you 1. And that's your second term here, therefore my answer goes at the end of each parenthesis. And that's the answer. That's how you factor the difference of squares. So this is your answer. If you're not sure, multiply back, doing FOIL, and you should arrive to the original equation. Okay? So this is going to be your answer. Thank you for watching.